All right, everybody, so we are back at it a couple days later. I ran out of time on working, so I had to go pick up my daughter. So,
Cue the montage! Cue the montage! Get you some of that!
we got the new rear main seal in. It is fully installed. Y'all seen that? So now what we have to do is we have to pull these fittings out of this transmission, get the converter out. We've got to take the Corvette servo out of this deal, and we're going to install it in the new used Junkyard pull-out 4L60 and do that. So that'll be all we have to do to get these two to work. Yeah, so that's got a seal in it already. So we do have to get the gear shift selector off here, get the range sensor off here. I actually don't use this on this truck, but it's there if I ever need it. So just in case if I ever need park neutral safety switch. We do have to get the transmission mount off as well and swapped over to the new transmission. So we're going to get on that, and hopefully won't take but a few minutes, and we'll be putting the flex plate and reinstalling the transmission. Alright, so old transmission stripped down now. We're going to throw the new transmission up on the transmission jack and put all the parts on it from the old transmission. Maybe do a little wipe down on it, maybe not. I mean, it doesn't really matter if it's nastier. We're never taking it out again. Let's go ahead and jinx ourselves. It's heavier than you think it is. This is not a long-term transmission. I'm gonna get some money saved up, and we're gonna build a billet 4L60E. And but for right now, this is what we got. Like I already said before, I do know this transmission worked. It was in my brother-in-law's F100 we built him. I'm gonna do some Googling real quick, see what part number the servo is. I'm assuming it's a stock servo, but we'll find out real quick. Let's see, one of these is right, one of these is wrong. Alright, so this is the one that come out of here is a stock servo. Alright, so stock servo, this is the second gear apply piston. Alright, and this is a Corvette. So if you see, the apply piston's different diameter here. Supposedly that increases the pressure that it can apply. So it's not as spongy, I guess. The fluid doesn't take up as much volume before it starts applying. So the one factory in there is just a factory servo. We're gonna put this aftermarket Corvette servo in that we had in the old transmission. Just clean that out of there, act like we didn't see it. Yeah. Rebuilt. All right, flex plate's going on. Just like so. We do have the new seal in, as we talked about. Get all these started, and then we're going to use the Ugga Dugga method. which means we're gonna give it ugga dugga and call it good on these bolts. Well, I torque them. We're gonna be right back here doing another seal because we're terrible. Like that, we're ugga-dugged. I think we're gonna put the transmission back in, so we wheel it over here and we'll try it out. Well, first problem, we gotta get rid of this right here. This is the top bolt hole for the LS. We gotta cut this off because we can't use it on this truck. So I'm gonna grab a grinder and we'll remove this top bolt hole real quick. All right. The bolt hole's gone. Did that off camera. Y'all don't want to see all that. So sorry about this shot beforehand. It's really hard to get y'all in here. We're just gonna tighten up these converter bolts. We got all three of them in. There's only three on 4L60. 4L80 has 6, but 4L60 only has 3. Ow, that hurt. Get all these snugged up and then we'll install the starter. We'll be done right here. We'll be back out. Oh, it did again. Alright. Smashed my finger twice. This is the low-car knockoff gear shifter linkage. It's identical. I'm pretty sure that this is where low-car's getting it and they're putting their name on it. If I was a betting man, which I'm not, but sometimes I am, that's what I would say. So, yeah, that's done. Yep. Crossover tube. It's really slow. This truck is not very heavy. I say that with like 3350 before we put the iron block in it. And then when we put the iron block in, it weighs about 120 pounds more. So it should be right around like 3450. Just because it's old don't mean it's heavy. Maybe should be 7-8 quarts. I think it should pick about 10. That should be real close. We'll try that and see. Well, that's going to do it for this episode anyways. We took transmission out, put a new rear main seal in, put a different transmission in. It goes into all the gears just like I knew it would. Who knows the health of it though. Like I said, it worked fine in a stock 5.3 truck, but with the turbo on it, it might not like it. So anyway, we might be changing it out again real quick, so who knows. Either way, appreciate y'all tuning in, and I'll catch y'all on the next one.